Hi guys and welcome to another video. Today I'll be listing top 10 Mega Evolutions. By that I mean are the top 10 Mega Evolved Pokemon I like the most, based purely on design, because I'm not a competitive player, so I don't actually know how good they are to use. And I really hope that in Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl there's going to be more new Mega Evolved Pokemon because of the Mega Evolution, Zemus and Gigantamax trio. I think I like Mega Evolutions the most, so I would definitely love to see more of them. And with that said, let's just get into the list. Number 10. Mega Gengar. In its Mega form, Gengar gains a really spooky and scary vibe, which I like on its own. But the reason I put it on this list is mostly because it's shiny. I think it's probably my favorite shiny Mega Evolution. It turns completely white, which really reminds me of the classical ghosts, which I really like. Number 9. Mega Lucario. I think Mega Lucario looks like an overpowered anime character, and since I really like anime, that's definitely a plus to me. And also according to the lore, it was the first ever Pokemon to Mega Evolve. But then later in Auras we find out Rayquaza was the first ever Pokemon to Mega Evolve. So that's not really clear, but I think that people in Kalos think that Lucario was the first ever Pokemon to Mega Evolve because they never knew about Rayquaza. And the same goes for the people in Holland. They never knew about Lucario Mega Evolving, so they thought it was Rayquaza. But since Rayquaza is a legendary now, I think it's more likely that Rayquaza was actually the first one to Mega Evolve. But either way, I still think that's very cool. And also, Lucario was the Mega Evolution they chose to introduce players to Mega Evolution. So they also knew how cool it looks because they thought it would make players fall in love with Mega Evolution. But I actually never used the Mega Lucario I got for Karina because I used a Chess Knight on my team and I didn't want to have two fighting types on my team. But in my next playthrough of Pokemon X or Y, I'll definitely use my Mega Lucario. Number 8. Mega Houndom. I think regular Houndom looks really cool, but I think Mega Houndom looks much cooler. It almost looks like an anime you'd fight in some other video game and not Pokemon, but in a good way. It's also the Pokemon of Malva, of both Team Flare and the Elite Four, and I think it fits her perfectly. I just wanna add, I know this part of my face is darker. That's because the light bulb on my lamp just ran out. But I usually film half of my video on Saturday, the other half on Sunday. So this should hopefully get fixed somewhere down the middle of the video. Number 7. Mega Absol. I think regular Absol looks really cool, but I think Mega Absol looks really cool and really majestic at the same time. And not a lot of Pokemon can pull that off. But I also think there is a big missed opportunity with Mega Absol. I think they should have made it a dual Dark Fairy type. I don't see why they didn't do that, because it really looks like a Fairy type. The Fairy type was just introduced in Gen 6, where Mega Absol was also introduced. And also the whole point of Absol is that it's actually a good Pokemon that warns people about the upcoming dangers. But the people think Absol is actually the one causing those bad things to happen, so they hate it. So I don't think it makes sense for regular Absol to be Dark type either. Yeah, I know some of you are going to say, yeah, but people mistyped it because they thought it was evil. But that doesn't make sense, because it's still immune to Psychic type and still weak to Fairy, Fighting and Bug, like any other Dark type. Number 6. Mega Galway. I think regular Galway looks really cool, but I think Mega Galway looks even cooler. His arm blades, I guess, got much bigger. And it's also wearing a cape, which reminds me of a superhero. And if you didn't know, I love superheroes. I love My Hero Academia, I've seen all the Marvel movies, I loved WandaVision, and yesterday, or I guess at the time you're seeing this 2 or 3 days ago, or it could be years ago, it depends on when you're watching it, I watched the first episode of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And I also, well, I've seen all the DCU movies. Number 5. Mega Agron. I think Agron looks like a beast you just wouldn't want to mess with, because it would probably kill you if it did. And Mega Agron looks even more like that. But it also looks like it could be the final dungeon boss from a Zelda game or some other similar game. And I also like how it's a pure steel type. But the whole Agron evolution line was Steel and Rock type, because it's now made out of pure steel. Number 4. Mega Charizard X. I hate putting Charizard on my list, because I think it already gets way more attention than it deserves. Well, than any Pokemon could possibly deserve. It's getting just so much attention from both fans and Game Freak. But if I didn't put this on this list, I would just be lying to you. Because its black cover looks really cool. I mean, it was definitely taken off its shiny, but it still looks cool. And just in general, it just looks like a really cool dragon. But what made me really love it is when in Pokemon Generations, Red Mega evolved his Charizard into a Mega Charizard X and used it to fight and catch Mewtwo. Also, if you didn't watch Pokemon Origins or Pokemon Generations, definitely check them out. They're way better than a regular Pokemon anime. And I still watched all the episodes of the regular Pokemon anime too. Number 3. Mega Metagross. For many of the previous Mega Evolutions, I said that the original Pokemon looks really cool, and its Mega makes it look even cooler. But I think in case of Metagross, its Mega Evolution looks about the same amount of cool as a regular Metagross. But since I like regular Metagross so much, that's still no small deal. I also remember Pokemon Omega Ruby having a really tough time against Steven's Mega Metagross. And I remember in the anime, Steven had a Mega Evolved Shiny Metagross, and I thought that was so cool. Number 2. Mega Bennett. Regular Bennett is a really spooky Pokemon. It's a dog that was abandoned by the child that owned it, and now it's taking a revenge against it. So it's basically planning to kill a child. Or, well, that child could possibly grow up and be an adult by now. So, all I know, it's trying to kill a person, which is very unsettling. But when I look at Mega Bennett, I just think how cool it looks. Yeah, there's a lot of spooky elements about it, but that just adds to its design and makes it look even cooler. But still, slightly unsettling, so it's still Bennett, but also looks extremely cool. Number 1. Mega Rayquaza. I think Mega Rayquaza looks really cool, but of course that's not the only reason I put it on this list. Firstly, Rayquaza is the only Pokemon that can Mega Evolve without carrying an item. It Mega Evolves by using the move Dragon Ascent, which makes it feel really unique and cool. And also in the Auras games, we got a lot of lore about Mega Rayquaza. According to the games, it's the first ever Pokemon to Mega Evolve. And also we got all that lore with the Dragonites. And to top it all off, we got the Delta episode. I know I reference it a lot, but it's probably the most fun I have playing Pokemon in any of the games. During the Delta episode, you catch Rayquaza, Mega Evolve it and use it to fly to space and battle with Deoxys. I thought that was so cool. And also in the Hoopa and the Clash of Ages movie, we got to see a shiny Rayquaza Mega Evolve. And of course, it's a black shiny, which makes any Pokemon look 10 times cooler. And that's the list. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, maybe you can consider liking it, or maybe even subscribing to me and clicking the bell button, so you get notified when I upload again, because both of those things would really help me out, especially because my channel is really small right now. And also leave me a comment telling me what are your favorite Mega Evolutions. And I think that's all I have to say, so I hope I'll see you again and bye!